back in the Ram Wednesday. And today we are going back to O'Reilly's. We are going to, well, we got to wash both trucks. But we're also giving a good oil change for the Ram here. So it's we've driven it just enough since we fixed everything up and want to make sure everything's good. So yeah, we're going to run into O'Reilly's, baby. All right, so we've got the oil. We're ready for a little oil change, but I think before we do, we're gonna get both trucks cleaned up, washed up. Boom. Yes, so that's what we're doing now. We'll start with this bad boy. Also, check it out. I found a cool spot for my little Scottsdale piece that we got from that square body at the junkyard. And I think we'll just, I've got them lined up side by side, just make it easy. We'll try and knock both out at the same time. I did also pick up some new stuff, this stuff from O'Reilly's, concentrated car wash. I haven't tried the O'Reilly's brand, but I'm like, it's O'Reilly's. And they're gonna know how to make automotive soap, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna check it out. And you gotta have the tire shine. So I picked up some of those McGuire's, boom, some of the hot shine, get the tires nice and sparkly, baby. It's definitely doable. It's that time of year where it's cooled down enough where we can actually do, well, wash two cars at once. But that was a workout, let me tell you. But check them out, we got them spotless. Now I'm gonna rotate them because we're gonna start doing the oil change with Wednesday. But I'm also going to let her cool down. I'm going to rotate them, put Wednesday here on the first spot. And then after she's cooled down, I'll come out and do the oil change. All right, we got Wednesday in the right spot. We got this one hooked up to the trickle charger just because I feel like the battery's a little low and I don't want to get stuck. So need a new battery probably. Got Wednesday all cleaned up too. So yeah, I'd say we're doing pretty good. We're gonna come back in a minute, but it'll be seamless for you. And then we'll start working on the oil change. So let's go to that. All right, I had to take care of a few things, but we're back out. We're gonna get the oil change done with Wednesday. We should be in pretty good shape. And at least we're getting some good things knocked off the list today, so I love it. All right, new oil, new filter, new drain plug. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go. Dude, what is with all the mosquitoes today? Holy cow. Hopefully we don't spill too much. Oh. All right, we'll let that drip for a little bit and see if I can kill the mosquitoes. Let me double check to make sure I got the new correct replacement plug. I should have though. All right, now we just need to get the oil filter. All right, probably won't be able to film it, but there's our oil filter. Well, oh shoot, probably need my wrench too. Yeah, let me grab my wrench. Okay, so we got the new filter on, and now we just need to add the oil. Yeah, just make sure nothing's leaking and no issues there, and should be pretty dialed. We're adding the oil. We've got 1 5/4 in already. Eagle HEMI takes 7 liters. Or whatever it is, 7, whatever the number is, it's 7. All right, so we're topping her off, double checking for leaks. So far, so good there. And we did spill some oil, but we got kitty litter. So kitty litter fixes all the oil issues there. Man, I am so curious if this is going to resolve that issue or not. We'll find out soon enough. fix our issue. So the whole thing, switching that oil, must have really done it. So check it out. Smooth. Really smooth. Wow. The thing is, we used 530 instead of 520. Now it says it's not recommended because the factory spec is 520, but it does say with high mileage engines or for lifter challenges, you can use the 530. It does say you can do that. Now, the biggest thing is the 520, from what I could see, is because the MDS solenoids, but we turn those off. So, I mean, we're not even using that anyways. And I think it speaks for itself. Now, I'm hoping it'll stay this way. You know, I don't know. That's the other part that's always nerve-wracking is, you know, after you warm it up or whatever. I don't know. But as of right this second, I mean, it's a noticeable improvement. Probably going to drive it around just to test it out. But, I mean, you can hear... You can still hear it a little. Not a lot. Shoot, I think it came back. May have spoke too soon. Can still hear a little something there. I don't know, maybe it's not the lifter then. I mean, that's always a possibility too. Could be maybe an exhaust leak. Does sound a lot better though. I'll keep you guys posted. I mean, at face value, I still think it's a huge win. Maybe it's still gonna be a little bit of a noise, but not as much. I'm gonna drive it around and see if I can tell that way. Well, yeah, so no, it didn't make a difference. And I don't know. Maybe it is the exhaust. Maybe it just needs to be run a little bit. I don't know. We're gonna run it, see how she does with this oil. Maybe keep it, maybe switch her back, I don't know. But I mean, at first it seemed like it was helping, but the noise is still there, which makes me suspect like an exhaust leak, but I don't know. I'm gonna consult you guys in the great HEMI whisperer and see if we can get some ideas.